You don't know who is important to you until you actually lose them. The simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. They cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them. To my mind, the life of a lamb is no less precious than that of a human being. Remember that all through history, there have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time, they seem invincible. But in the end, they always fall. Always. In doing something, do it with love or never do it at all. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love, it is the prerogative of the brave. Silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly. Seek not greater wealth, but simpler pleasure, not higher fortune, but deeper felicity. Always aim at complete harmony of thought and word and deed. Always aim at purifying your thoughts and everything will be well. Truth is one, paths are many. I cannot conceive of a greater loss than the loss of one's self-respect. My imperfections and failures are as much a blessing from God as my successes and my talents, and I lay them both at His feet. There is no way to peace, there is only peace. I believe in the fundamental truth of all great religions of the world. I call him religious who understands the suffering of others. There is no school equal to a decent home and no teacher equal to a virtuous parent. I was reading. Poverty is the worst form of violence. Power is of two kinds. One is obtained by the fear of punishment and the other by acts of love. Power based on love is 1,000 times more effective and permanent than the one derived from fear of punishment. A no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes merely uttered to please, or worse, to avoid trouble. Each one has to find his peace from within. And peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. There are many causes I would die for. There is not a single cause I would kill for. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. I believe in equality for everyone, except reporters and photographers. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. Yes, I am. I am also a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, and a Jew. I want freedom for the full expression of my personality. If we are to reach real peace in the world, we shall have to begin with the children. Faith is not something to grasp, it is a state to grow into. Non-violence is a weapon of the strong. It is easier to build a boy than to mend a man. When asked what he thought of Western civilization, I think it would be a good idea. It is wrong and immoral to seek to escape the consequences of one's acts. Prayer is not an old woman's idle amusement. Properly understood and applied, it is the most potent instrument of action. What barrier is there that love cannot break? Our ability to reach unity and diversity will be the beauty and the test of our civilization. There is no such thing as too insane unless others turn up dead due to your actions. Nothing is so aggravating as calmness. Manliness consists not in bluff, bravado or loneliness. It consists in daring to do the right thing and facing consequences, whether it is in matters social, political or other. It consists in deeds, not words. There is force in the universe, which, if we permit it, will flow through us and produce miraculous results. The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. I cannot teach you violence, as I do not myself believe in it. I can only teach you not to bow your heads before anyone, even at the cost of your life. Fearlessness is the first requisite of spirituality. Cowards can never be moral. Live simply so that others may simply live. The greatness of humanity is not in being human, but in being humane. There are no goodbyes. Wherever you'll be in my heart. 1,000 candles can be lighted from the flame of one candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness can be spread without diminishing that of yourself. Of all the evils for which man has made himself responsible, none is so degrading, so shocking or so brutal as his abuse of the better half of humanity, the female sex. The world has enough for everyone's need, but not enough for everyone's greed. They may torture my body, break my bones, even kill me. Then they will have my dead body, but not my obedience. The path is the goal. Liberty and democracy become unholy when their hands are dyed red with innocent blood. Nothing has saddened me so much in life as the hardness of heart of educated people. Honest differences are often a healthy sign of progress. The only difference between man and man all the world over is one of degree, and not of kind, even as there is between trees of the same species. Wherein is the cause for anger, envy or discrimination? True beauty lies in purity of the heart. It's easy to stand in the crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. There would be nothing to frighten you if you refuse to be afraid. Wherever you are, you will always be in my heart. The moment there is suspicion about a person's motives, everything he does becomes tainted. No one can ride on the back of a man unless it is bent. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. Non-violence, which is the quality of the heart, cannot come by an appeal to the brain. If I have the belief that I can do it, I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it even if I may not have it at the beginning. As human beings, our greatness lies not so much in being able to remake the world, that is the myth of the atomic age, as in being able to remake ourselves. Where love is, there God is also. Where there is life, there is love. Truth resides in every human heart, and one has to search for it there, and to be guided by truth as one sees it. But no one has a right to coerce others to act according to his own view of truth. Champions are made from something they have deep inside of them, a desire, a dream, a vice. Every worthwhile accomplishment, big or little, has its stages of drudgery and triumph, a beginning, a struggle, and a victory.